All right, I'm so excited and I'm so happy because of this VN. I am so happy, and I believe you too are going to be happy because what is happening right now, disbursement MOU and the rest of the document has been put to rest, and the next action should be disbursement. Pay attention and listen to this information very carefully, and make sure you subscribe to the update. And let's continue this conversation when we get disbursement.
Wonderful morning to all of us in Grand Community. Today is 19th of January 2025. My name is Dr. Ambassador Peters, aka New Man, the National Ambassador of T.O.B.A.D Global Foundation. I am so excited to come to you this lovely morning. It is a wonderful time to know that God is indeed faithful. This is my official voice note to you Nigerians in this year 2025. And on that note, I want to say a big happy new year to all of you. Congratulations to see 2025. 2025 is a wonderful year. 2025 is a year that we are going to see the wonders of God. It is a year that you need to draw yourself more closer to God because of the battles in view. In Grand Community today, Grand Community have turned to be a wicked place where a lot of evil are being perpetrated. Evil are on the increase. Wicked ones are not sleeping. They come together, collaborate together to do all manner to ensure that they pull down people who are making waves in Grand Community. The Bible says, what shall it profit a man if you gain the whole world and lose your soul? Why do you want to lose your soul? Because you are bent on to see that you destroy new men, you destroy Professor Theophilus Oloche Ebonyi, you destroy others that are working for the benefit of the masses. This year, I want to talk to you, the wicked ones in Grand Community. Increase your squad. Go deeper in your evil. But one thing I want to assure you is that you will see your end, but you can never see our end. You can never see my end in all of your evil. Be careful, otherwise it will boomerang against your family. It will boomerang against your loved ones. So be careful how you move about. Trying to kill Dr. Ambassador Newman and Professor Theophilus Oloche Ebonyi. The Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. You are digging a grave. You will definitely fall into that grave. Be very careful. We are watching. I am watching in all of your moves, in all of your sacrifices, in all of your incantations and invocations, in all of your visit to Mamalawo, to Babalawo, to herbalist, in all the animals you are burying, sacrificing to make sure that you kill new men and the people working with new men and Professor Theophilus Oloche Ebonyi. This is a warning. Be careful this year 2025, because what you do against somebody will turn around against you this year. You work with somebody, the person pay your bills, take care of your family. The person ensure that you don't lack anything. But because of your arrogance, pomposity, and wickedness, you lost that from that person. And now you are conspiring and collaborating to make sure you kill that person, except you have never drunk my water, except you have never eaten my food, except you have never spent my money. That is only when you can succeed. But if you have ever done either of those things that I have mentioned, then you will never succeed in all of your evil devices. So I warn you, be very careful. You have not learned your lesson. A bigger lesson is coming for you. There is a general saying, it is a stubborn fly that follow the corpse to the grave. The evil you are planning against somebody that never planned evil against you will turn against you in Jesus' name. All right, for the business of the day, I would like to briefly talk about the MOU in T.O.B.A.D. Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially back to Grand Community to talk about things that are very, very important, things that we ought to know. A lot of nonsensical things are going on, and I kept mute all this while because I was instructed, I was led to maintain some quietness and observe and watch and see how things are moving. But some people want to take advantage of our quietness and perpetrate all manner of extortion, wickedness on the ground. Well, as a matter of fact, we kept quiet not because we don't have anything to say, but we were just observing how things are moving. And I want you to mark this voice note today, this day 19th of January 2025, that as Newman is releasing this voice note today, you will start seeing bird making noise, rat coming from their holes. Those who cannot talk before will not be able to talk because Newman has opened the floodgate of VN in Grand Community. I told you something, it is only when I talk that some people talk. If Newman don't talk, they don't have any subject matter to bring on the table. It is my voice note that gives them inspiration to talk. So I am talking now, you see they will start talking. Mark my words very well. But we don't need to talk too much this year because this month, January, is a special month that a lot of wonders will happen in the lives of the children of God. Well, as a matter of fact, let me thank you, all the Christians, all the Muslims, all the imams, all the pastors, all the bishops, all the reverends, and those of you that are working to see that things done well in Grand Community. God will bless all of you. Those of you that goes on your knees praying for us, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters that cannot sleep because they want Newman to be alive. Those of you that are praying for Professor Theophilus, I am aware of those of you that go to the mountain. You are fasting daily for God to preserve our lives. God will bless you. God will bless you. God will bless you. See, this year you will eat the fruit of your labor. In this January, wonders of good things shall happen to you in Jesus' mighty name. God bless all of you. Well, the MOU, T.O.B.A.D MOU, is for mother NGOs and subsidiary NGOs. So I want to clear something here. The MOU is not for cluster head. The MOU is not for beneficiary. It has nothing to do with that. It's just for mother NGOs. Then from mother NGOs to subsidiary NGO. And the MOU is 100,000 naira per NGO. So I got the news that some NGOs were involving their head of clusters and their beneficiary, taxing them to pay money. Some pay 10,000, some pay 50,000. They share the money in such a way that everybody must pay. And they were lying that Professor Theophilus Oloche Ebonyi is looking for so amount of money. How many million that they will share the money among NGOs to pay is lie from the pit of hell. Professor Theophilus Oloche Ebonyi has never come out to tell we the mother NGOs or subsidiary NGOs that he needed so amount of money to handle issues. Therefore, share the money among your subsidiary or your head of clusters or beneficiary for this to be done. No, there is nothing of such in T.O.B.A.D. So if an NGO is doing that to extort money from you people. It's not from T.O.B.A.D. Head of clusters are not supposed to pay this money. Beneficiary are not supposed to pay this money, except otherwise, where the NGO have to gather you people and plead with you to support her or him to make sure he pay the money. That is only where you are involved. But what is 100? But what is 100,000? That you will involve the whole of your beneficiaries for them to be part of the MOU. The rest of the money, what happened to it? Let us not grow in evil. Let us not grow in extortion. This year is a different year. If you do anyhow, God is ready to destroy a lot of evil in this year 2025. Let us be careful in what we are doing. The masses have suffered for the year past, and this year is not going to be like that anymore. Things are going to be done in a different dimension. I am out this year to make sure that all the participants of T.O.B.A.D grant get their money by the grace of God. Professor Theophilus Oloche Ebonyi, I must thank this man. This man is indeed a good man. Professor Theophilus is a rugged man, a dogged man, a man indeed that has the mandate to deliver. God is faithful in his life, and the man is restless. He told me, new man, I will not fail you. I will do this. Just little things. Otherwise, you would have received this money before Christmas. But fortunately, let me say, fortunately, it's not unfortunately, because in everything that we pass through, God knows better than us. He knows why this thing extends to January. So I want to assure you, by the grace of God, things are still perfectly intact. A lot of people has been calling, new men, we have not been hearing you. What is going on? Is it that T.O.B.A.D is no longer in view? T.O.B.A.D is in view. T.O.B.A.D is more in view than anything you can think of. And I want to tell you something. Like I have been saying in the previous years, I am saying it again in this year 2025. There is no any other grant apart from T.O.B.A.D that is going to give you disbursement. UAAG has no money anywhere to give to you. They call all grant pressure group. They have no grant anywhere. Where did they travel to get grant? No grant anywhere for them to give to you. There is no palliative anywhere for anybody to give to you. Supreme has no money anywhere to give to you. They are all waiting. They are begging to get money from T.O.B.A.D. And these are the truth. When I say it, it pains them. And that is why some of them are moving from shrine to shrine. You see a man of God going to the shrine just because he wants to harm somebody. The truth must be told. Enough is enough. If you don't like the truth and you want to go and harm new man because he said the truth, you are the one that will die. I will not die. I am too full with life. Nobody can kill me. The grace of God is sufficient for me. I am not born into this life to lie. I am not created to say things that are black. I am not. It's not my destiny. That is not my destiny. I am created in the image and the likeness of God to set the children of God free from the hands of the wicked ones. Rediscover your purpose. Don't allow grand community to pollute your life. Life does not end in grand community. You will give account of your life one day. And that is why we need to put a stop to all manner of extortion, all manner of criminality, all manner of wickedness that is going on in our society. So if anybody is telling you that a group have gotten quarter of the money, I was surprised to hear one voice note. I think I forwarded it to Professor Theophilus, where the person was saying that she got a quarter, that T.O.B.A.D got a quarter of the money, UAAG got the quarter of the money, all grand pressure group got the quarter of the money, which is lie. Which quarter of the money? From where? From where? Who gave them the money? T.O.B.A.D has her own grant that he brought, and by the grace of God, that is the grant he wants to disburse, and that is the grant that all other grant handlers are waiting to get. See, there are so many things. If I start telling you now, you'll be surprised. Grant handlers came together last month, December, to perpetrate evil against Professor Theophilus. They conspired together, went to EFCC, other places to see how they can stop Professor Theophilus from doing what he's doing. But let me tell you, You are wasting your time. You are wasting your time. Instead of you to humble yourself out of your pride, call the necessary people you need to call and beg, apologize, and repent from your evil. You are gathering yourself. When once it doesn't work for you, the next thing is to plan evil, to kill him or to kill new man, or to affect anybody that is closest, that is their closest. It will not work for you. You see this year, a lot of things will happen. The devil will suffer. The children of the devil will suffer, but the children of God will prevail. They will overcome. They will enjoy the fruit of their labor. Excuse me. So, ladies and gentlemen, in Grand Community, it's a wonderful year that we have come to see, and don't continue to do what you were doing before in 2024. It is a sign of insanity for somebody to perpetually do what he used to do before and expect a different result. That is insanity, and it will not work. So I beg all of you to keep on trusting God and keep on believing God that what we have been expecting all these years is right here. And Professor Theophilus Oloche Ebonyi, by the grace of God, has been enshrined with the mandate to do this, and he's gonna do it. Don't ask me, but I know everything is perfectly in order. Those of you that are online now to collect your MOU, please do just that and be fast about it, because there is no time to waste. And don't use this MOU to extort money from cluster heads and also from participants of grant. Please don't do that. I beg you in the name of God, except you will have otherwise you will have yourself to be blamed. So be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Except otherwise, where you have to discuss with them and plead with them to assist you so that you can get it done. Ladies and gentlemen in Grand Community, when a child does not have a purpose of waking up, sleeping become interesting. It's a new year, and I assure you, different things will happen to different people in a glorious way, and we shall celebrate. Don't give the devil room. Don't collaborate with people to do evil. Don't conspire against anybody. The moment you realize that somebody is doing something that is wrong, disconnect yourself from that person. Disconnect yourself from that person. Friendship is not a must. Friendship is by selection. Select your friends so that you don't end the way. Then they will end this year 2025. God bless you. It is my pleasure to come to you because I love all of you, and I believe by the grace of God we shall succeed. As a matter of fact, we have already succeeded. God has done it for us, and we shall celebrate. You have not heard from me all this while. Sorry about that. It's because I was underground monitoring some things and also doing some things to make sure that we get result this year. My next VN is going to be a surprise VN by the grace of God. Stay put and continue in your faith, in your prayer with us, and trust God that the best that you have been expecting has come for all of us. Go to church and worship your God. No matter what you do, make sure that you don't involve yourself in evil this year, because you will not go scot-free. See what is happening in California today is very, very unfortunate. Let us pray for God's mercy for California. Pray for the mercies of God to prevail in California, and also pray for the mercies of God to prevail in Nigeria. Pray for our president Bola Tinubu, for God's grace and mercy upon his life. Pray for all the cabinet member, the judiciary, the executive and the legislature. Pray that God mercy will keep them. Let them do that which God authorized them to do. Pray for the betterment of our nation, Nigeria. This is our country. There is no any other better country anywhere than this country, Nigeria. Nigeria is going somewhere, and by the grace of God, we shall overcome. Thank you. This is where I end my broadcast this lovely morning, the 19th of January, 2025. I am Dr. Ambassador Peters, aka New Man, the National international ambassador of T.O.B.A.D Global Foundation, the CEO of New Men Worldwide Foundation and Triflograph Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited, the man of the people, the voice of the voiceless Nigerians, the last man standing, the buffalo and the naked transformer, the man who say, oh yeah. Thank you and have a lovely day today.